Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. Reddish with it. He's picked up by Vassell. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. Looking at these teams tonight, Richard, they are half-court teams, tend to grind out possessions.
Oh, as old-school basketball, as they like to say. And it's not the high-flying offenses we're used to seeing. Both teams like to slow it down.
Okay, knockout! Wow!
You're taking a little bit of a risk when you get that fancy, but Jackson, he's got the bounce to pull it off.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Outside White. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. 5 to shoot. Outside Barnes. Pulls it. Booker can't get it to go. Here's Reddish. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
White drives in. Kenny Smith, a screen. Vassell, he's open. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
You see the improvement in Vassell's jump shot, looking more and more confident now.
Jackson outside. Off the mark there with a three.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Over the last few seasons, we've seen Jaren Jackson Jr. take major leaps offensively.
His scoring and efficiency has gone up, and it's been paired with his other defensive ability, and that has made him lethal. Now, if we could just focus on the rebound. We talk about Jackson's elite shooting for a big, but this is the other thing that he can do when his mindset is to attack.
Devin Booker.
And the shot goes in.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Here's Reddish. It's hauled in by White.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Vassell's shot is good.
And Vassell can get that shot anytime he wants.
Knocks down the long J.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And the foul called on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Fades away.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
His struggles this quarter are self-evident, and the team just continues to suffer for it. Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Now here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
He's hitting on all cylinders. Booker takes off and never looks back.
Jackson can't get it to go. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach showed nothing but respect for Derek White. He told me White is the ultimate glue guy. He's not worried about his stats. Instead, he fills in the gaps and does whatever is necessary to help his team win. He is truly an unselfish player. Brian, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Tries again. And it's laid up and in by Green.
This is the energy that Green provides. Just flat out refuses to give up on any play.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. You look at Devin Vassell. He seems to still be working towards his full potential, RJ.
Yeah, I see many ways that he can continue to up his game. And that's not a knock. You never stop learning in this league. But for Vassell, his potential, oh, it's exciting.
Now here's Jackson. And he takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
Gets those passes off quickly. Jackson Jr. really sees the floor.
It's Barnes on the wing. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Jackson.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Good on the bucket. Vassell's got 8.
Give lots of credit to Devin Vassell. He's really improved his game over the years.
Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vassell.
A great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
There's Jackson with the 3.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end. And that's a foolish pass, plain and simple.
Right side Reddish. Outside McDaniels. Booker for 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close.
14.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Here's Reddish, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Lets it go from deep. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Off target there with a little leaner.
No one around him. He makes the shot harder than it has to be.
Drops in the 3. McDaniels got 11 points.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks. And this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Williams from long range. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Barnes. The putback is no good. Inside. McDaniels, that's good. And that's 13 points now in the game for Jaden McDaniels.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Booker can't get it to go.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
From outside the arc. And it's Christie with a 3.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in, it was really important time, and it was good for me." Back over to you guys.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Outside McDaniels. Jackson on the wing. Back to Daniels. Clock at 6. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Finney Smith, a screen. Here's Vassell. His first miss. 3 for 4 in this contest now. Here's Booker. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes. And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Still no points. A 3 from Barnes. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's Knight's execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Now here's McDaniels. He's got 18. Jackson for 3. Can't connect. Now 2 of 6 for the game. Pass to Booker. Looking to get back on track. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Everyone knows Devin Booker for one thing, Richard, his ability to score.
Yeah, I always think back to that 70-point game he had against the Celtics. He was only 20 at the time, the youngest ever in that 70-point club.
And that one's good. 20 points now in the game for Jaden McDaniels.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Back to White. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Inside, White gets it to go.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Pass to Jackson. 26 seconds left in the first half. Jackson on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there. And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
They've been able to attack the defense before they get set, really making the most of their fast break opportunities. And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And so that's the end of the first half. Up by 12. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance here.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Okay, HB, I see you still pack a punch. That's an impressive finish.
Pass to Green. Three-pointer. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jackson's got his third bucket of the night.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Now here's Booker. 11 points in the game. Yep, that one goes.
A 3-level score on top of having a reliable jumper. Hey, Booker is also skilled at capitalizing inside.
Here's Reddish. 14 points for him. To the middle. Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Finney Smith, a screen. Back to Barnes. Done with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Oh! Yes! And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
First team foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside Booker. Finney Smith, a screen. Puts it up from 12. No good off the back of the rim. Here's Reddish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Vassell outside. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The NBA understands its future is electronic. Commissioner Adam Silver said the vast majority of people consume us through media, not in person. Our social media audience is the highest of any league and continuing to grow exponentially. So there's no lack of interest in this game. Brian?
It's a beautiful thing. Okay, Allie, good stuff. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
When you think about Jackson Jr., his defense is what comes to mind first. But he's also a talented scorer who stretches the floor with his shooting.
Dunn's shot is good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's White. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
To the inside. Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. We'll take it.
Their ability to get out and run the floor has accounted for a high percentage of their points.
Back to White. Pass to Vassell. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up with the strike. And he knocks the jumper down. Vassell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Man, when Vassell hit his stride tonight, he just kept going. This man is relentless.
Jackson for 3. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Well, I don't know what Coach said to him at half, but his shooting has been tremendous here in the second. His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Outside Barnes. Booker looking around. Here's Finney Smith. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Continuing to get better at facilitating Booker with a dime.
Jackson can't get it to go. Pass to Vassell. Over Christie. Vassell can't get it to go. White with the steal. Timeout called. Brooklyn.
And there's nothing more frustrating for a coach than seeing his team giving up a bunch of second chance points. That's going to be the main topic during this timeout.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Christie with a steal. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided.
71.
Delivering the blowout.
45.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand.
Brooklyn timeout call.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
So it's the home team now. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Here's McDaniels. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Second chance shot. Back to Finney-Smith. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Pass to Jackson. To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Vassell. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. And that's 17 points for Devin Vassell. Kicks it out to Jackson. From downtown. Doesn't fall. He's 8 for 15 from the floor now. Fades and shoots. The rebound by Jackson.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty. This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Booker drawing the double. Brooklyn with the ball. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Stolen by Jackson. Back to Reddish. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
I'm not sure what he was thinking. That's a weird pass.
The next call.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. One of the stories here, Jaden McDaniels getting it done today.
They have to come up with a new wrinkle defensively because he is killing them from deep.
Brooklyn making a switch here. It's Booker on the wing. They need this. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
And there's that signature rim protection from Jackson Jr., making his presence felt.
They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Back to Reddish. This one for three. Finney-Smith pulls it in. On the wing, Vassell. Over Jackson. Vassell's shot is good. Vassell's got 19 points.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Pass to Jackson. Down low. Here's McDaniels. Here's Reddish. He drops it from range. Reddish has got 15 points in just the second half.
Whoa, that man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Vassell with it. Guarded now by Williams. Pass to Strus. And here's Vassell from the arc. McDaniels with the rebound. Here's Jackson. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. 19 points for Jaren Jackson. Here's Strus. Brooklyn, no good that time either. And here is Williams. Driving inside. Uses the glass on the layup. White with it. 1:05 left in the fourth. Back to Strus. Right side Booker. McDaniels with a steal. To the middle. Here's Williams.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
White can't hit. Now here's Reddish. And here is Williams. 6 on the shot clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Nets ball.
"15 seconds left to play in the fourth. Kenny Smith, a screen. To the inside. And stolen by Jackson. And so the home crowd treated to a win.